carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign.
Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. To the bottom of inning number 4. Rod Carew will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Infante onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. Andrelton Simmons is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Mike Trout will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike 1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Lorenzo Cain will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Eric Hosmer comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat. Weaver looks in. First pitch on its way. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on, enough's enough.
Now batting,
Here's Kendrys Morales
Kendrys Morales.
as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
And I'm just surprised that no one in his dugout has seen enough. I mean, this guy is done out there. D-U-N. I don't know what they're waiting for.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A 2-run shot here for Alex Gordon. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this one inning.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Omar Infante to stand in as he lines this one out to center. In there, a base hit. Gerard Dyson will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Here comes the first pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 4 runs here in this half inning. High fly ball out to deep right field. Calhoun ranging back. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the blowout continues.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Alcides Escobar.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Well, he's not really fooling anybody so far out of that bullpen. Here's another hard hit ball. They're not going to get anything to show for it, but whatever he's throwing out there so far ain't working.
Mike Moustakas stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. Lorenzo Cain will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 5th in this game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you're the fan that winds up with that baseball, hold on to that thing. That is now 5 home runs he's hit in one game. And that has never been done at the major league level. Somebody get Cooperstown on the line. They're going to want to hear about this.
Eric Hosmer comes forward now, and he's got to be feeling pretty confident, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Now, there's no doubt.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, we've definitely seen a lot of offense in this game, but the bulk of it's come right here from this guy. I mean, man, I don't even know where to tell you to pitch this guy. He's hitting everything in sight.
Now batting.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Hit sharply toward the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Launched to right field and deep. Calhoun going back on it. Gone! So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, 1 pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. Well, that just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Omar Infante to stand in. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Royals are on top 26-0. Cole Calhoun will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon.